I'm going to show you how you can use your old phone or tablet as an extremely cheap or free sim racing dashboard or a button box. Let's get straight into it. First, we want to search for a sim dashboard, go onto the website and download PC application. Once that's downloaded, we want to install it. So we'll open up the file, click next, select whatever your preferences are here. I'm going to leave all of them ticked. Press next and then press install. Click yes. Then we want to finish and launch it. Okay, so now we want to go on our tablet or whatever device you're using. I'm going to go into the Play Store because this is an Android device. And I'm also going to search for the Sim Dashboard app here. Install that. Once that's installed, we want to open the app. We're going to get this set up here. You're going to select your device. For me, it's going to be PC. So we've already done this step, so we're going to start PC setup. Okay, so we can connect via USB or Wi-Fi. If you have the capability, USB is probably better as it allows you to charge your cable and probably have more reliable telemetry also. But for me, USB tethering isn't working, so I'm just going to go with Wi-Fi setup. Wi-Fi is already connected, so I can just proceed. Automatic or manual setup, let's just try automatic. Connect to my PC. Okay, connection is working just fine, so let's hit next. Proceed, keep hitting next. And the setup is complete. So now back on my PC, I'm going to go into the Games tab on Sim Dashboard. And I'm going to click on a game that I want to configure. So let's try Assetto Corsa Competency here. And all we have to do for this particular game, and it's the same with a lot of other simulators too, is just press this modify game config for telemetry box, and that's going to automatically configure it. And simple as that, literally took 1 second, successfully edited the configuration. You can now run the game and use the Sim Dashboard app. So let's do that. But just before we do that, we do have to select a dash. So now once again back on our tablet, I've already selected Assetto Corsa Competency here on the left. And we want to choose a dashboard design for that. So we're going to click up here on this pencil, use this button to add additional designs. Right, and if we want to make our own dashboard here, what we can do is we can add widget / install design. And we could go into new design there and we could pick anything we wanted. As it says, choose from 288 widgets. So that's a lot of widgets. You can really customize this to how you want it. You've also got the built-in tab. And these are also ones that you can, click and just start using straight away. These would work out of the box. I'm going to go over to the community tab here. I'm going to agree to using the community service. And this is actually your design browser. So people have designed these dashboards and then they've uploaded them. And it basically means you can just go grab one. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use the search bar here and I'm going to search for the game I want. So I've just scrolled down here a bit and I've already come across one for the game I'm intending to play, which is ACC, Assetto Corsa Competizione. And this is a complete button box for this game. So when I said earlier that it could be very cheap or free, this is what I meant. So to access certain features in Sim Dashboard, so say for downloading the likes of these community designs, you would have to get the pro version. So if I click get pro, we'll check the current pricing. So the current pricing, if you want to get Sim Dashboard Pro with all games unlocked and all features unlocked, is €12. And say for the particular game that I'm looking to play, Assetto Corsa Competizione, that actually comes in a bundle with the normal Assetto Corsa, and that would be only €4. You can go down through the list of games if you did only want to unlock Pro for certain games, if you weren't interested in all of them. But for me, I'm going to get the Pro version that allows me to use it for all games because I plan on using this for quite a few games. So I'm going to go and pay for that and then we'll come back. Okay, so now I have the full version, which means I can go and download the community designs that I want to get. So let's go and do that. So as I was scrolling down through the list, I found this button box that I like the look of, so I'm just going to hit install. Now, because this is a button box design, as the warning is telling us there, we will have to update the bindings once we get into the game, but that's no problem. We'll do that in a minute. Okay, so let's load up our game. Actually, I'm going to go with this one for now because this is a more simple one. This is just a telemetry display. So let's add that. And to switch between them anyway, all we do is simply swipe. So it couldn't be easier. Okay, so now I'm going to load up the game. And there we go, as simple as that. I loaded up Assetto Corsa and straight away the telemetry on the tablet started to populate. And look at that, as soon as I take off here, I've got rev counters, I've got gear indicators, I've got what position I'm in. There's so much data on there. And that's only one dash. There's tons of dashes available on the community designs tab. And I could swipe right over and use this one if I assign the buttons in the settings in the game. Let's click back to that one for now. And there's so many of these different dash designs available. You've got ones that will display a track map so you can watch all the other cars going around the track and see where they are on track in relation to you, which can actually be very useful. But look at this, we've got the colors changing for our tire temperatures and it's showing our time in relation to the last lap. So It also means you could simply hide some of the HUD elements that are up on the screen in-game if you want a cleaner aesthetic for your main screen, and then just keep a lot of the data or telemetry on a secondary screen. And you can see there, I've pulled over at the edge of the track and we've got yellow flags, so that's great. It's a ton of information to have there. And actually look at this, I've just swiped over to the other dash I installed, and straight away, even without doing the binds, it's working. Look, it's changing the ABS levels here in the game. Let's try traction control. Yep, that's working too. We're changing the engine map here, brake bias. Even the camera change button is working here. Look, that's brilliant. I would highly recommend anyone who's into any form of simulator, whether that's a racing simulator, farm simulator, flight simulator, to dig out an old phone or tablet out of a drawer and use it for this, because it adds so much functionality and it's something you're most likely not using anyway. I might test this out with some truck and farm simulators in another video. If you'd like to see that, then let me know. And if you did enjoy this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.